Hello, 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 and good evening. This is Cafe Conversation. My name is Cheryl, and I am coming to you because I think I did a check in back in January. I have kind of fallen off with doing my videos. I was trying to do them on a weekly basis, but I don't know. January seemed to be a kind of long, uh, trying, tedious month for me. I don't know about for anyone else, but it was kind of tedious. And it's like, oh my God, why is it taking so long to come through? But nevertheless, here we are. So when I did my check-in, I said that I was gonna come in for the month of February. I wanted to talk about love and relationships and romance and all that good stuff. So what I feel like I'm gonna do with these videos that I'm gonna do for the month of February is talk about love. Probably tonight, I'm gonna define love and talk about the types of love. And then at some point, maybe next week, I will talk about the five love languages, which is, I think his name is Gary Chapman, did a whole book about the five love languages, which I definitely like. And I took the assessment myself, and I will talk to you about what my love languages are. And then I want to talk about Valentine's Day for singles, what that looks like, what it means, how do we celebrate, and how do we feel, you know, about Valentine's Day, because it's typically a day we think about for couples. Where does the single fit into that? Then once we get past Valentine's Day, I want to do one talking about being single and being happy and single and how to go about fulfilling your goals and dreams and aspirations until your mate comes. Not putting stuff on the back burner, waiting to get married before you do X, Y, and Z. So talk about that a little bit more. I definitely want to touch on self love and how all of that plays into the various relationships that you have, in particularly your intimate relationships. And then I think I want to wrap up the month talking about healthy relationships versus unhealthy relationships, talking about mature love, how to go about having and developing that type of healthy relationship that you want to live, need, or have for the long run. So, when we think about love, we think about it as being a noun as well as a verb. And so when you think about it as a noun, it is defined by the dictionary as a profoundly tender, profoundly tender passion, affection for another. It can be a warm feeling that you have towards a person. So this can be like a parent and child relationship or friend relationship. And then you have it defined as being that sexual passion or desire. That's the noun definition of it. As a verb, it is defined to have love or affection for, or to have a profoundly tender passion, affection towards another. I feel like definitely love is an action word. You can talk and tell people all day long that you love them, but at some point you're going to have to back it up with some type of action. And so when we get into talking about the five love languages, it will show what kind of actions you could use. What is that person's love language, and how you can effectively display or let them know that you love them based upon their love language. So there are eight types of love. I'm not going to give you the Greek name for them. I'm just going to give you regular English names. So we think about unconditional love, which is, okay, in this case, I am going to do it. Agape love, that is your spiritual love. That is that selfless love that we display towards others. You have romantic love, which of course we're in the season or the month of love. So your romantic love, it is that associated with passion. I will say this, that they talk about romantic love can burn out fast because, well, if there's been no work put into the relationship, then it kind of fizzles out. Affectionate love is the love you feel towards your friends. So you think about platonic love, those platonic relationships. Then you have the most important one, I feel, is self love. Because if you don't have a healthy self love, then how can you properly receive love from others as well as give to others if you can't love yourself? So definitely talk about self love and how that weaves into all of your relationships. And then you have familial love. This is typically relationships between parent or child, family members, because there's that strong bond that is there. There's that kinship or that familiarity that you have with the individual. You have enduring love, and that's considered to be your mature love. These are your couples who have been together for a long period of time and they know one another. They have taken the time and put in the work and know each other, and so you have it to where they're able to compromise better. They're able to settle disagreements in a more productive way. So that's what we all strive to, is to get to that enduring or that mature love. And then you have play love. Play love is the very initial beginning of the relationship. Kind of when you're looking at the romantic part, when you first meet that individual and you're infatuated with them, all you can think about is them. And when that person walks into the room or you get a phone call from them, you get all giddy, you get happy. They say that when you're in this type of love, this beginning stage of love, that your brain is actually reacting as if you were high on some type of drugs, because you're excited about life and everything is exciting and it's wonderful. So that's that play love. And then you have a very negative love, which is obsessive love. And we don't want to ever experience or be a person who is giving obsessive love, because it creates jealousy, anger, and madness. This is this person who will do any and everything to be around you and won't take no for an answer. It's typically rooted in low self-esteem. So we'll talk about how that plays into that unhealthy relationship. So again, a recap on what I want to do for the month of February. I talked tonight about love, the types of love. One that I'm going to interweave, I guess that's how you say it, interweave into my conversations and my videos will be definitely self-love, that mature love, and uh, self-love, mature love, and obsessive love. And then I want to talk about the 5 love languages. And it comes from Gary, I think his name is Gary Chapman. His book, talking about Valentine's Day and being single and what that looks like for a single. And then single and happy. How you go about fulfilling your goals, your dreams, your aspirations while you're waiting for your mate to come or while you're waiting to get married. And then wrap everything up with healthy versus unhealthy relationships. So that's the month of February. And I'm going to try to do this thing on a weekly basis. But if you think about it, I have just laid out about 5 different topics. So I may have to come on twice one week just so I could get everything together in the month of February. All right, I look forward to chatting with you soon. One of these I may need to do as a live so I can get you guys input, especially the ones with single. I think I want to do the ones with single, being single, and Valentine's Day as a live on Facebook or YouTube, just so I can get some input into it. All right, I hope you're having a wonderful night, and I'll see you the next time.